Hello everyone, this is Kay and you're on the Collective Soul Tarot channel. Welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is doing well. It's lovely to be here with you guys again today. For the collective reading we're going to be doing on Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024. We're going to do the past, present, your energy, the person's energies on your mind or you're challenged with, and the energy between the two of you and potential for outcome energy. Calling upon Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, thank you so much for being here and enveloping me in your beautiful angelic wings of love, light, protection, and guidance. Please guide and assist me today for correctly interpreting the energies from the cards that I pull, directed and guided by you. Thank you. So let's find out what the past energy is first. Archangel Michael, if you will. Queen of Swords. Well, we had the Queen of Pentacles last time as a past energy. So you're not only very well versed in the way of 3D, of the third dimension, you're also very thoughtful in your approach to people, situations, problems, whatever. You have a very analyzing, analytical mind. You might be a little bit of a strategizer, but you are all about, speaking the truth. You've spoken your truth. This is in the past. You've spoken your truth. You've become clear as clear can be, towards somebody. You have said something to someone that was your truth, and that you were being. I got the storyline in my head that you made contact with someone, the person that's on your mind, right? The energy we're going to call on later. You've said something. You've told them something that's true. Maybe it was the way you felt or thought about something or someone, about them. And so you have spoken your truth about something. Whether or not you have been heard or responded to, not sure. But the Queen of Swords doesn't mess around. She's fair-minded, but speaking the truth, being transparent, right? Being fair and honest and transparent. So whatever communication you're dealing with, you had dealt with, it was fair, but it was also truthful. Your truth, it was you being transparent, you being vulnerable in that sense. Telling somebody the way you thought or felt or feel, is opening yourself up to, being vulnerable, opening yourself up to either criticism or possibly having someone return the same to you, hoping for that in return more so than being criticized, right? So what is the present day energy? Queen of Wands. Okay, the Queen of Wands. So you're sitting in, the Queen of Swords, you don't mess around. Queen of Wands, you definitely don't mess around. I don't know if there's a difference in degree between the two, but the Queen of Wands is like a warrior, right? But also very, very, very attractive and alluring and desired by many. The energy is that you're sitting in the Queen of Wands energy collective, whether you're a male or a female, it does not matter. Okay, these are just energies, these cards are, because the Queen of Swords is a slightly different energy than the King of Swords. King of Swords is more like about documents and paperwork and seeking the truth. Not that the Queen of Swords doesn't, but the King of Swords would be much more strategic and a lot less open-minded, like fair-minded, like the Queen of Swords is. King of Swords is black and white. There's no emotion. The Queen of Swords, there's no emotion either, but she's willing to listen. Whereas the King of Swords is not necessarily. It's just like, it's like it's cut and dry kind of thing with the King of Swords. So that's why I talk about the energies. These are energies, not genders. So the Queen of Wands is somebody who is going to fight for any cause that she or he believes in, okay? It's something that they are quite willing to do, to jump off their throne in a moment's notice and defend self or defend another. Very creative as well, highly creative, but like the life of the party. Someone who's in the Queen of Wands energy is somebody who is, well, you're a go-getter and you don't take any prisoners, kind of thing. I think of the Vikings, you know, the women Vikings. That's who I think of when I think of the Queen of Wands. They're very down to earth. They're tough. You know, they're tough and they're brave. They're brave and they don't take any guff, and they will cut your head off in a moment's notice. Whereas the Queen of Swords will ask you first before she swings her blade. Queen of Wands will, like, if something does not please them, off with your head kind of thing with that wand. But yeah, you're in an energy of feeling like you're feeling good. You're feeling good in the energy of, I've done what I needed to do. I did it, you know, spoke your truth, stepped into the Queen of Swords energy, and now you're sitting and you're waiting. You've got this inspired, you know, you're inspired and motivated to take action. And you're taking action, you're doing whatever it is you can do in order for you to be happy in your life and to keep moving, progressing forward, right? You're doing that. So right now, it's all about taking action and doing whatever is needed to be done. Now, for example, like the Queen of Pentacles yesterday, it was about making sure your prosperity and abundance was secure. You know, that you are financially set up. You're independent and you are committed, either committed to a person, to yourself, and to your work or whatever it is you're focused on. Well, the Queen of Wands, they're sitting in that energy of, I'm committed to taking action. I'm ready. Right now, I'm ready. I'm ready to take action. I'm doing what I need to do in order for me to keep my mind focused on transparency, focusing on being honest with myself, being transparent with myself, and being true to myself. That's the action. Action is taking whatever necessary action steps it need be in order for you to stay in the positive energy of high vibe life, right? So what's your energy in this energy? Oh, the King of Coins, okay? So like I said, your energy is like, it doesn't matter if you're a male or a female, this is your energy. Now you're like the King of Coins as opposed to yesterday's Queen of Coins, if this is the same story, okay? So the King of Coins is somebody who's a very hardworking individual, but a leader, you know, a leader in whatever it is that they are well skilled and versed in, right? And usually that has to do with finances, investments, investment portfolios, investments as banker or some kind of financial, CEO, or just somebody who works really, really hard and does a really, really good job and has had many promotions or is being promoted. So doing well, like earning more and more as the promotions get piled on top of you, collective. So you are doing well in your own way. You're doing well. You know how, like I mentioned about the Queen of Pentacles yesterday, she knows what she needs to do in order to keep things, rolling in. You know, if that really means blood, sweat, and tears, hard work in some way, whether it's many hours a week you work behind a computer at a desk, or working at a job that requires a good bit of output from you, or at least some good bit of knowledge and know-how that you are able to consult, or at least direct others to do so, because you're the leader, right? So you'd be like the CEO, or you'd be like the head cashier in a grocery store. You'd be in some kind of position, maybe even the floor manager. You'd be in a position where you're able to delegate to others, because you worked hard and you've proven yourself to get to where you're at in your position. Now remember, you're feeling pretty good, okay, where you're at with these things. Also, if you're, let's say, online, you are somebody who has figured out, mastered like the 3D realm, the third dimension realm, which is mind. Fifth dimension is heart, like emotions and spirit. But the 3D is like, you know how things work. You know how things work, at least you think you do, right? You know how things work, and you're able to share your wisdom to others to help them overcome any kind of like obstacle or challenge that they might be frustrated about, or pondering, or in some kind of tither about. You'd be able to come forward with calm and sincerity, and say, lay your hand on their shoulder and say, look, it's not as bad as you think it is. Sometimes you just got to allow these things to happen, because with you allowing it to happen, it'll work out in the best way possible, as opposed to fighting it and resisting it. So that kind of thing, like, you've got a lot of knowledge, skills, and ability when it comes to how things work in the 3D world, and how to overcome obstacles and challenges in your life. Okay, that you may be able to share and impart upon to others to help them in whatever way they're struggling. All right, what's the energy of the person on your mind? The Tower. The Tower, well. Okay, collective. This person's going through it. The fire. There's people standing there, a couple of people standing there. They're in the fire. So, your person, or the person that's on your mind, is receiving a Tower moment right now, instigated by the divine, I might add, but because of their choices and decisions in life. So, going back to you speaking your mind to this person, right? Going back to speaking your mind, perhaps they've said something to the person. If they were with somebody in another relationship, maybe either their person found out and it's caused mayhem, or they are creating the mayhem by hearing what you had to say and taking it in as your truth, and possibly changing their mind about the direction they were going before they heard from you. Okay? It's possible. But whatever the situation is, their life is crumbling at the moment. Things are shaking up, and always for the best. It's never for the worst. It's always for the best, even though it doesn't feel like that or look like that in the moment during that time. So they are going through quite a shake-up in their life right now. You can at least know that. Collective. If you haven't been talking to this person, maybe you've spoken, like I said, you've spoken, but you haven't heard back from them, or the two of you have been discussing, who knows. I get the feeling though that you've spoken and they haven't responded, or they have responded, it's not in a way that really addresses what it was that you shared with them. And so for the reason of ignoring or abandoning you, when you spoke your truth, when you stood up, spoke your truth, they're now facing, you know, their tower crumbling, their life coming down, their life crumbling, so that this person will have to, will have to have a rethink, you know, have to have a rethink as to whether or not they're going to follow their heart's desires, or they're just going to start a mess somewhere else. Start cleaning up this mess and start all over again, either with that person that they had the tower moment with, or with someone else. What's the energy between the two of you? Ten of Cups. Wow. So the Ten of Cups would be for this one here. This is tower moments. This is confirmation that whatever happy, you know, you say in quotation marks, right? Quote unquote. Whatever happiness they thought they had, security in a relationship, it's now crumbled. It's crumbled. You, on the other hand, you're just feeling, you know, you're good. You've got your family supporting you. You know, you've got their back. They got your back. They got your back, and you're looking at, obviously too, if it's not family supporting you, you're looking at how it could be a happy life with this person if only they would show up, because you've shared something that had to do with the way you were feeling towards this person. Maybe you told them that you miss them. Maybe you told them that that you miss their friendship, at least, or just miss them, or that you see them as being your the only one for you. Maybe you said something like that, that you want to be back together, that you want them back, but you only take them back because you're queens, okay? Queens and king energy, you're evolved. You're only taking them back if they come correct. The only way for them to come correct, if they're not going to make the decision on their own, is, and even if they do make the decision on their own, it's still going to cause a tower moment in their current, family, love, partnership, relationship, right? Their wife or husband, okay? And their kids, their family life. It could also mean too that they have close relationships and proximities to, you know, extended family, like aunts and uncles, mother, father, whatever, and all the nephews and nieces, that they enjoy that kind of interaction on a fairly frequent basis, that it would allow for, that if they were to leave the one that they're with behind, that this would also become, crumble. It would crumble to some respect, that they're believing that their family would not condone them leaving the one that they're with. Okay? But yeah, you are definitely in this energy of, I want to have a happy family life with my person. I do. And you may have support, like from a sibling or your parents, or maybe if you have children, maybe your children. It could be friends and family, right? So the energy between you is Ten of Cups. Their Ten of Cups is it's crumbled. Your Ten of Cups is that you want to build, because you can build after this takes place. Because you have to. Once your life crumbles, you've got to start rebuilding again, hopefully on a different foundation that was much more secure. One that the angels are protecting for you, the one that the angels inspire you to build upon, that sort of thing. So what is the potential outcome for all of this? Ace of Wands. Wow, that's an exciting, new, inspired, really exciting new beginning. Exciting new beginning of, let's go, let's do this. It's what you both want. And the divine is saying with the ace, right? All aces are divinely offered. It doesn't mean you'll take it, but it's divinely offered. That's why this is potential outcome. So yeah, the divine is saying all systems go. This takes place. It's happening right now, okay? But, you know, the dust has got to settle right before you can see clearly, for they can see clearly as to where they need to, you know, move on to and start building a new foundation with whoever it is. And apparently it's, to me, if I had to intuit this, I'm going to get the bottom card too. Look at this, the Three of Swords. The Four of Coins. Okay, the Three of Swords, I mean, it's the divine is saying, the divine is saying that this is going to be so inspiring that any kind of heartbreak is going to be a thing of the past for you. That's what I'm getting from that. That's what the words that just rolled off my tongue. Anything of heartache is going to be a thing of the past for you. All right? The divine is giving you this opportunity to have a brand new beginning, a brand new start with this person or with someone else, but let's just say this person, definitely. But they have to go through the motions to be able to get themselves in that prepared position to reconnect with you. They may, especially if they haven't yet and you've spoken your truth, and they may actually, after they're able to emotionally recoup a little bit, they may actually contact you and say, this is what's going on with me right now, and I got your message, thank you. But yeah, you are inspired to move forward in a way that the divine has protected for you and is guiding you to go. Because look at all that, like I said, all these evolved energies right here. The only other energy to pass that is either the Empress, Emperor, right? Depending whether you're masculine or feminine. So it's about being inspired to keep kicking butt, you know, keep moving forward, irregardless of what someone wants to bring into on your path, okay? But if this is what you want, the divine is saying you can have it. You just have to pick up your wand and, you know, like the Queen of Wands that you are, sitting in this energy right now, pick up that wand and fight for it. And I don't mean fight for it in only, I don't even like using that word, but that's a Queen of Wands thing, right? Battle for it. But fight for it in the sense that you're going to do whatever you need to do in order for you to be happy without hurting someone else, without hurting yourself, and it's going to be for your highest good. Those are the three rules of when the divine says it's time, divine timing, it's time to go, to do it. Be inspired by the divine to guide you where you need to be. You know, this energy here is a thing of the past for you. It has to be. It has to be. Whenever you have the divine on your path with you, they're not leading you to heartache. They definitely are not leading you to heartache. They're leading you, because these two cards together, this is saying you're going to overcome with your wand. You're going to overcome any kind of heartache from the past. That's going to be a thing of the past for you. So I hope that was helpful. Let's get another couple of messages from the Mystical Shaman Oracle. Archangel Michael, can you give us a card or two, please? That will help us further glean insight and advice and guidance from the Oracle, please. Thank you. Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, King of Coins. They're the Tower, and then the Ten of Cups between you. Ace of Wands. Yep. And Three of Swords, no more. Just look at it that way. Okay, first one is the Ghost Dance, number 22. This one wants to come out, so it's the Corn, number 10. That's pretty. That's really pretty. Okay, the Ghost Dance, number 22 is... The essence is, the ghost dance of the American Plains Indians united the spirits of the living with those of the ancestors to bring peace to the world. When the ancestors are honored, they bring harmony to us. When we hold them responsible for all that is wrong with us today, they haunt us. Honor the spirits of the ancestors and receive their lessons and gifts. This includes honoring your own past lives. Yeah, well, it's just somebody, you know, if you're into past lives and you have Native American blood in you to some degree, yeah, then you have that rich history of, they tell stories too, and they honor their spirits by however it is that they bury their dead, and they continue to speak to their dead. Okay, the ancestors have a message of healing and a powerful medicine to offer you. Create a sacred moment at your altar, light a candle to them, and let their wisdom infuse you. So your own ancestors, it doesn't have to be Native American ancestors. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, guardian angels. At this stage in your life, you are done repeating their tragic stories. So that's what it is. It's saying you're breaking this cycle by having evolved into queen, king energy, okay? You're breaking a cycle. You're not a page, you're not a knight. You're not on that journey from 0 to 10, where 10 is like the end. It's like the 10 of swords, 10 of wands, or it's the 10 of cups. It's a 10 of pentacles, okay? You're not on that journey. You have overcome all of that. You've learned, you've mastered, okay, the way of the sword, the way of the wands, and the way of the pentacle. So financial prosperity and abundance in all areas of life. So you have, you're done repeating the tragic stories of your own ancestors that you had been, before you evolved, had been playing out in some significant way, whether you knew it or not. Getting into relationship, things happening where the relationship isn't as secure as it could have been, or your finances had never really been that well, but now you're stepping into energy where you're rolling in the abundance, and if you're not right now, it's coming. It's coming because there's just the divine is with you and inspiring you to take those necessary steps, action steps, and goals that you might have to be able to secure that kind of future for you. Presently, you're in that energy of wanting to take action. And that action is all about having positive future outcomes, positive today outcomes, even so. So as a queen, you're not about the negativity. You're about whatever it is I have to do, I'll do because it's going to be for my highest good. It won't hurt me and it won't hurt someone else. So step into the abundance that is offered to you, receive the gifts of those that have come before you, and write a new story for your life. Yeah, writing a new story for your life, right there. There's a new chance right there, a new opportunity with the divine written all over it. Yes, sir, yes, ma'am, whatever you are. Collective. So the corn, think of cornucopias, right? The corn, the essence is, corn represents the mother of sustenance and tangible abundance, right above the King of Coins here. This symbol represents material prosperity in the world of form, 3D, that provides stability and sustenance to many. There is more than enough. Yeah, so this person here needs to build a new foundation. And if they partner with you after they finally got their 2 feet planted firmly on the ground, and they are committed to being with you and only you, letting all that, their life that crumbled before, letting it go, then they will be able to help you to create even a more solid foundation. The invitation is, you planted a beautiful field of dreams and worked hard, because you're in the Queen and the King energies now, don't forget. Even in moments when you were losing faith, you continued. Now the spirit of the corn comes to honor this and show you a bountiful harvest. So I was thinking of the cornucopias. This is the time to reap the rewards of hard work and trust. Hard work, trust, yes, and this is hard work, fighting for standing up for what's right for you and others. This is the time to reap the rewards of hard work and trust, whether those rewards are financial or the kind of prosperity measured in quality rather than quantity. You are so blessed with this symbol. When this symbol appears, you are so blessed. Don't forget to share your good fortune. Yes, yes, yes. That's a wonderful last card to read for sure. So I hope that was helpful, guys. Take care of yourself. Till tomorrow. Bye.